Hi,
Welcome back to Room for the Right. I'm Yukina.
and I'm B-san. And today, it's story time!
Hey!
Today we're gonna go a little throwback to our childhood, a little bit about storybooks you've read or heard about, or stories you've heard from other people while growing up. And we're gonna talk about the ones that you've liked, how they've impacted you in your life, and see where this discussion goes. I'm gonna start off with the very first question. What is a storybook or story you've read or heard in the past that you like? I'm gonna go first on this one.
Okay.
I don't think anyone's heard this one because it was a small book. I found it in a book fair. I don't even know how I got it. The title is A Dog's Life. I think this book is a very simple book about a dog that loses its home and is trying to find a home in various places. Obviously, some work out, some don't work out. Some work out for a bit, but something happens and it has to go around finding a new place to stay, a place where it feels comfortable and can live, you know. So it's about that whole journey. At the end, of course, the dog managed to find a house, but it was kind of, I remember as a kid reading this, I read this many times, and I was like, so emotional.
Yeah.
Because I think I liked how the author gave a whole different scenarios of how it could have been, but it didn't work. How it still learned something, how it survived through some of these things. And I think maybe it just related with the idea of, even like for humans, finding a place in the world where you feel like home, you know. It was a dog trying to find home in his life. I thought that was really cool.
Sounds deep.
I know.
Is it like a long story or like short one for some?
It's a whole book. It's a whole book. So long story.
Oh, long story. Okay. When did you read this book for the first time?
I think when I was around, definitely not middle school. In between elementary and middle school.
Okay.
So I found it when I was young, and I read it many times. So middle school too, I still had it. It was my favorite book growing up.
Oh. Do you still read book as
I read.
adult?
As an adult, I don't read much, but I would read something if it's in my hands. So I think I'm trying to read some more books. Like if it was a gift, I would try to read it. Or if it's around me, I would try to read something.
Yeah.
I think, unlike when I was younger, I'm not able to finish a whole book, so I have to like put more effort. But back then, I was able to actually finish books, and this was one of the books I actually finished. Which is why I can say I like, yeah.
Sounds like something that you like. Like a whole journey. I see.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for listening. It's your turn. What's a storybook you've read or heard
Yeah.
that you like?
I must say, I was such a heavy reader as a kid.
Even as a kid?
Yes. As a kid, I was more a reader.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
I'm curious.
Like
I'm curious.
everyone who knows my childhood says I loved reading books.
No. Okay.
I made my mom read for me a lot and I read by myself too. However, there is like no certain book I came up with instantly. And I guess it's because like, I prefer to read many books, like many different books. I asked my mom and she said, oh, I don't know. And like my brother had 2 or 3 favorite books and he read the same books many times again and again, but I was not like him. Like I read so many, but I didn't have like favorite ones, 1 or 2 favorite ones. So
okay.
I think this is the answer. I don't have any, but I loved books. My mother said something like, so when you're a baby, you barely recognize something, like you can't see clearly, like for 3 or 4 months, baby. But like in this phase, I loved to watch some books, she said, and I was surprised because those books were like, it's not it doesn't look cute or beautiful, but it's I don't know how to describe it. It's so artistic. Maybe I shall send the picture. You can even
yes, please.
tell from the only for the 表紙.
Okay.
One of them is called 畑歌. It's very 独特 and artistic. The picture.
Yeah, I can't tell what it's trying to say.
No.
Unique.
Yeah, unique. She said I loved the author, but he painted too. So he wrote stories and painted because it's at home.
Some people can do both. Interesting. Yeah. And you said you saw these books like 3 to 6 months years old?
3 or 4 months. I was lying on my bed, and my mother opened the books, and I was like, yeah. I was so happy to only see the picture of this kind of book.
Got you. I wonder what you were seeing, because I don't know what I'm seeing. What are these pictures? Oh, the book. Okay, at least the cover looks like it has some musical.
Yeah, musical and other books.
Whoa, I don't know. Yeah, the vibes is I don't know what the heck this is trying to say.
Yeah, it's unique again. Guys, please look up
the same
for
person?
This. Yeah, the same person.
Okay. Got you.
It's called ほら石ころが落ちたよね忘れようよ。
長いタイトル。
Yeah.
Interesting.
地獄の宗兵衛. This is unique too.
You said jigoku?
Yes, hell.
Oh my gosh. What is this 3-month-old thinking?
It's very unique again.
It is. Oh wait, but all of it's art stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a story about hell.
Oh, it's actually about hell.
Yeah.
なるほど.
It looks kind of scary.
It does.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know how, but his art style are also different. Okay.
Yeah, true. Different from books.
Do you remember any of the stories from these? Like what they talk about?
No, this is the answer. No. So
this is the answer. So you read a lot of books when you were growing up?
Yeah.
But the ones that you remember, the one that you've never read them, but you like them. The one that you know you like.
Yeah. But for other ehons that I can remember is not not the stories, but pictures. I remember pictures a lot, but I don't remember the actual stories.
I see.
I think this is the answer.
This is your answer to number 1.
Yes.
Interesting.
And it's connected to the question 2.
Oh yeah! Let's get to question 2. Nice. Yes. Okay, nice flow. Question 2 is, was there a story that impacted you as a person growing up?
Yes.
So how would you answer that one?
So my answer is I don't focus on stories. I think I just felt the image and I liked it. That's the important part for me. Like
what?
なんか oh, this picture is so beautiful with this story, and that's it. I don't the story itself is not so important for me. I think just
interesting.
I felt it, and that's it.
Oh.
I think this impacted like my personality. I feel it more than I think.
Oh.
Does it make sense?
Yeah. You feel things.
Yes.
More than thinking through. Okay.
Yes.
Kanji? How do you, I know, what's what
なんか
there's more impact in what you feel.
考えるよりも感じるかな。なんか
Whoa. This is so different. Oh my goodness.
I know. It's so different. Especially from you.
I am more
difference
thinking
between
of...
us. Yes. Logically versus emotion. I would say feel, but
okay.
So,
You feel things more.
Yes, that was my answer. I wanna hear yours.
I'm trying to digest what you have said. Whoa, okay, maybe one day I'll understand. Slowly but slowly. I'm trying to see from your
Sorry,
perspective.
is it too difficult?
No. I think it's a whole like seeing life or how things happen in a whole different glasses. Like this existed. Okay. I'm sure. But okay, so that but there are probably people out there who also feel this way, huh?
Yeah.
For sure.
For
Gotcha.
sure.
Okay. I'm sorry for those who think more. my reply is gonna be more in the thinking section, more logical.
Yeah, please. That's why it's so interesting to hear others' opinion, right?
Oh yes. True. Good point. Have you ever heard of the story The Two Wolves?
No.
I don't know. Am I supposed to say the story here? Is this gonna spoil? It's a
Maybe you can tell a little bit, like
a little bit.
Or,
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. So apparently this is I never read it. It was a story that I heard maybe a teacher say or someone mentioned, or maybe I found it online, but like through the comments. And it was apparently a story that originated from Native America, and it's a very short story. And it was a story that an elderly was telling the kids about these two wolves that are fighting each other. They're battling, and then each wolf represents something. One of them represents an emotion, all of the emotions of anger, envy, like regret, sorrow, and the other one represents like peace, joy, love, hope, all that stuff.
Okay.
And then I think they keep on fighting. And then the kid that's listening to the story, he kind of asks, wait, so I mean you didn't finish the story, who won, like who won this fight? And then whoever was telling the story told the kid, it's the one whichever one you feed is the one that wins.
Oh, okay. Oh, I wanna know the story.
The title is the Cherokee Two Wolves Story. Or the simplest title is the Two Wolves Story.
Two wolves. Okay.
The story of two wolves. And then if you Google that, usually the story will come right away.
Oh yeah.
But apparently it's a very popular. Okay.
Which one will you feed? Oh, interesting.
Right. At least to me, that had a lot of impact to me. Like whenever I'm feeling something, you go through life. Obviously, I also feel, guys. Come on, I'm not using my brain. I feel too. But like you go through life, and then sometimes you have like contradicting emotions. At least sometimes I go through life when I feel like, what am I supposed to do? And like wondering what to decide at different situations. I don't know. It always reminds me that the result is based on what I choose to focus on. Okay. Whatever my energy, whatever I put more energy in, that's probably the result that will happen. So I guess for me, it's about my mindset. Depending, do I want something, a result that is more wow, or a result that's like sorry, let me describe it properly.
So I guess this story helps you to think like logically or not so emotionally.
Actually, I think both of them are about emotions, but it helps me focus on the positive emotion. Yeah. If I'm feeling negative, like I will stay negative if I keep focusing on my negative emotions. So, but right, like, so I'm guessing by feed, it means time. Which one am I giving more time to? Maybe if I give more time to my positive emotions, this could help. Those could take over.
Interesting. 面白い.
Thank you for that question.
Yeah, I shall read this story. Share my opinion.
Very quick story. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm interested. Thank you. Let's do it.
Oh, thank you for sharing. Interesting.
Yay! Thank you for answering these questions and giving us a very interesting reply to these questions. I wonder how people are going to answer this question based on how you have replied it.
I really want to know.
Grab a friend, please, guys, and ask them some of these questions. See what they will say. I wonder what you guys will say. Let us know in the comments. And see you next time.
See you.